Have you ever eaten so much in your life that everything else you just don't want to eat anything at all? That's what I'm feeling. I had I think 3.5 cheeseburger from McDonald's and a large fry. Holy crap. I don't want to eat for the next day. Well, maybe a few hours, I'm not sure. And announced the theory that the goal of the culprit might have been to make us solve the riddle of the epitaph. Hiroshi Oji-san looked like he was really interested, but Natsuhi oba-san found it ridiculous. Did you tell her that? He's like, hey.
Of course. Think about that way, even though everything else makes sense. And also seem to pretty fit with the facts. Sitting aside whoever getting their hands on the letter.
Ew!
I'd say it was Beatrice. I dare you.
Beatrice exist! Ew!
Even though she was putting up her cheeks in that cute way she had been doing since yesterday, I couldn't think of it as cute. If I took it lightly, it might suddenly transform into a creepy laugh. True, you don't want her to go creepy mode on us. The hidden gold doesn't exist. You freaking saw it. You saw the gold. Kraus showed you that there was some gold, so it does exist. However, the culprit who forced you to believe that it does won't find us gold. If that more to make us all riddle than steal the gold from us, then I'll agree it makes sense. However, in that case, why did they kill most of them a higher rank than the Umineko family first? That makes sense. If you want to make us all real, killing those codes of Kinzo sounds like a good plan to me. To trick us, duh.
Really? But if we follow that argument, wouldn't it have been quicker if they had friend father in the first place? You'd think it'd be faster to have the person who wrote it rather than try to force us to solve it.
That's also a good point. Well, I don't think that father would let it slip because of an ordinary trap.
Anyone who knows Kinzo-chan will probably realize that he's doing better to ordinary fish. He done made no better to burn of our Umineko family as well. He had been in both of men rather than attacked in the past. It is because he was able to overcome the family problem today. That's frickin' right. I can't even imagine that our grandfather would obey if someone threatened him. Jessica, watch your language. She just said frickin'. Like in the Japanese, did she say fucking? I bet she did. Jessica seen that type who would just be like, I don't know, that's fucking right. But yes. That was totes annoying, Mom. In that case, what about this idea? No, wait. Is that too crazy? What? That Kinzo's a girl? I couldn't hesitate. A crazy idea was like a bow and arrow. It might be hard to hit with, but if you could strike the enemy on the other side, it was a great weapon. They say that most people who had died in battles were killed by wounds from arrows. In a battle, you couldn't shoot off one arrow. You shot off a whole bunch of arrows at once, attacked the enemy's shoulders with a wall of them. What have you seen the Hunger Games wasn't back in the 80s. I can't make any like references to pop culture. Unless it's the 80s. Yeah, Metallica was in the 80s. It was I think it was oh, Metallica's cool. I like them. They're pretty awesome. So shoot them over and over. Attack with a wall of truth. I don't know, a wall of arrows. If the culprit is after the hidden gold, it would be very ineffective for them to force it to solve the riddle. Acting the person who made it in the first will be much quicker and easier. In that case, the question is this all a message directed to grandfather? In other words, this murder was a threat directed to grandfather. If he didn't tell the culprit what the goal was, family members would be killed off one by one. What if we weren't the only ones being forced to solve this riddle? What if grandfather was too? If you think about it this way, explain grandfather's mysterious disappearance. If the culprit had attacked grandfather, then judging by the state that his corpse was left in, he should have been displayed somewhere in that horrible makeup added. Despite that, we still haven't found him. Does that mean that grandfather was kidnapping him and taken somewhere?
Help, help, they promised me to reach you, but now they're raping me. Oh no.
That's not fun. How could? You won't say how could?
That sounds interesting. So grandfather's being confined in somewhere, and being frightened that he doesn't tell them location of the goal will be killed off one by one.
It's basically that you can find out interesting. Natsuhi oba-san friend her, but EVA-san just smiled calmly.
So we have it. Since all after dying, I can't concern about the grandfather caught up in the crime. Think about it, you can't just ignore Bauer's human theory, right?
Stay quiet, Jordan.
No, mother, I'm 23, bitch.
When did father disappear in the first place?
Well, then I fucking see, father.
It would probably no, Natsuhi. If you say that, you're gonna make it sound like you are indeed the culprit. Maybe Natsuhi is the culprit. I mean, she got the gun. Maybe Natsuhi's like crazy like Rosa. This morning, we were worried when we didn't know if Fire and the Hummer were away. We were talking about where the fire stood. And I went and checked in my room and grate him. Come to think of it, I've been holding the heat to the whole time. Oh, you're digging your own grave. Hey, Ginger, let me return it to you.
Oh, thank you.
Natsuhi oba-san pulled out the gold key and handed it to Gingy. Looking at the key, EVA oba-san giggled.
Hey, Gingy-san, I'm sure that we will inspect Father's room fairly well anyway. If there's anything hidden there, it just will be exposed anyway. So maybe it would be better if you just told us about it right now, right here, right now.
What are you talking about?
It's simple. Father told you the closed room with no way in or out except for that key, right? I want to verify whether that's true. There is one entrance to Father's study. What about the window? Any other entrances or exits?
There are none. There is no way to get in except the entrance.
You are sure about that? Isn't some secret hidden door or anything? Since Father's in here, I'm the highest ranked member of the Umineko family. I imagine it's representative of the Umineko family head. Understand that and answer me. Are there any ways in or out of that room other than the main entrance? That's Father's closest aid, I'm sure you know.
Natsuhi oba-san looked a little offended at the part about the highest ranked family member. But she kept her mouth shut, for the time being, and waited for Gingy's answer. I can't help but feel a little uncomfortable. Why was she going on and on about hidden doors?
You too, Canon-kun, Kumasawa-san, if you know, won't you tell me? If there is one, it would be better if you said it. If there isn't, then someone might be driven into a corner in a second. If we assume that there's a hidden door, then my argument comes to nothing.
EVA oba-san didn't specify which person she was about to be driven to a corner, but following the flow of the conversation, I had a feeling that she was referring to Natsuhi oba-san.
Mother, what are you talking about?
George, stay quiet for a while.
Why do I have to stay quiet? My waifu died and you're being mean. Why can't we get back to the days where you breastfed me? Well, I haven't been breastfed in like 22 years, but come on, Mom, please. I want to do it so bad. What did you say?
Wait.
What did you say? Gingy-san? Canon-kun? Okumasawa-san? Is there a hidden door? Is there not one? Gingy-san, when you remodeled Father's study, you must have seen the construction. I won't what you say you don't know.
There is nothing like that in the master's study.
You're sure? What about Canon-kun? Trust about the one-winged eagle?
Yes, I'm sure. There's nothing like a hidden door in the master's study.
Kumasawa-san?
Yeah, what haven't you heard of it, did you think? Not yet.
What about Dr. Naidu, who is the close relative with Father?
I've heard nothing something like that, if your boobs have diabetes.
Great! Then are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Let me begin. It's really simple.
Everyone tilted their head doubtedly, wondering what EVA oba-san was so proudly starting to talk about. EVA oba-san laughed triumphantly, though she was about to reveal a secret that only she knew. What's going on? I'm scared.
Now, Natsuhi-san, the last person to fought Father, right? I forgot the time, but I think it was a little before 9 in the morning. Nissan, do you remember? I ran into you just coming out of Father's study, right?
Yes, I remember. Oh, what's with the scary music? What has to do with things we've been saying?
And next time Nissan went to Father's study, that was right as we found the bodies of Nissan in the restaurant, right? Together with me, you went up to the study to report that, and we discovered that he wasn't there. By the way, Nissan, at the time when you went into Father's study, did you notice anything?
No, Sensei. What are you talking about?
Come on, you threw away some trash, right? I'll forward the receipt.
I don't remember throwing away some trash. What had that to do with?
I got that receipt when I bought some candy at a store in the airport.
EVA oba-san pulled out a small bag of paper out of her handbag.
On a receipt for when you brought that candy? But Mother, what does she have to do with anything? Father, why is everybody bullying me?
Hiroshi Oji-san expression was a little strict. No, he hasn't. His expression is like,
Oh no, we're out of hamburgers.
Tama, it seemed that what EVA oba-san was saying.
It was really just on a whim, you see. Maybe I had a little foresight, but I definitely wasn't planning on saying a trap for Natsuhi-san or anything. Actually, this receipt, you remember, Nissan, that just after you met Father and left, you met me, right? At that time, I stuck this into the door of the study.
So what does that mean? Does that mean that until Natsuhi oba-san picked up that receipt, no one opened the door? Wait a second, EVA oba-san. Sticking a receipt in would be obvious. It's possible that when grandfather opened the door, he noticed it and finding it interesting, stuck it back into the door. Just like a hurdle yard, argued back. She still didn't really know what it meant. But she realized that whatever it would raise doubts about her own mother.
Of course, I formed the receipt up very small that no one would notice it. But even if you assume that he saw it fall, you have no knowing of how high the door had been stuck, right? I checked it while Natsuhi was taking the key out. The receipt was stuck in not 1 millimeter away from where I had put it.
I can't understand why you pull a childish prank. I bet you do that at the door of my room too. Girl. The door in Natsushi's room? I was on blood thought about, so I didn't. But this morning when I woke up, there was blood on the wall. And it was scaring my bejeebus at him. There was someone with a Mario. Someone had been tearing at the door.
What is this? What is happening now?
I know my apologies, man. Shit, leave me alone. Some of the horrible things have occurred since then. I completely forgot about until just now. Oh, Natsuhi, I feel so bad for you. I bet I'm saying her name wrong. Oh my god, you can really hear it like raining in the background.
I don't know anything about that. What I did wasn't to your door, but the father's door, right? After you checked that he was in this room, until we made sure that he wasn't, that door was open even once. How did father get out if he didn't use the door?
I don't know about that. Shit. That's what I want to know.
My sister Nissan, I didn't know. He'll start to when father was in the room.
Yeah, last time I met Kinzo-san, well, we were playing chess. So I waited until just before dinner.
I saw him after that.
I did. I gave him dinner last night. Yes.
Shannon, no, Shannon.
George, please stop being a bitch about him.
Mario.
And I were with him.
So what's that trying forward definitely in his room? However, my sister Nissan, when you found out he wasn't there, I heard that all the way in the door was closed, right? I didn't saw you said that you met him with this morning.
I don't understand why everyone had become so gloomy. Because someone explained to me, because I've been focusing on the cure for diabetes.
And the father and mother are you saying that what Natsuhi said about me and grandpa this morning is a lie?
How could she lie? Mom's innocent. Why would she lie? Jessica! Girl, shut your mouth! Jesus! All at once, everyone became confused. EVA oba-san and Natsuhi oba-san confronted each other across the parlor table, with George confronting Jessica. What in the world?
Many people suspected him spotted him last night, right? But since this morning, the only one who claimed that they saw father was Natsuhi-san. And there's a strange fact we learned from that receipt. So, how can we connect these points together?
EVA oba-san urged everyone to imagine it. Sure, that receipt could become an important point. But I didn't know what kind of line could be drawn for that point. The answer EVA oba-san was hoping for was that Natsuhi oba-san lied about seeing grandfather in that room this morning. Had EVA oba-san whim exposed that? I don't get it at all. Why would mom have to lie? She had no reason to, right?
That's what I want to know. But Jessica-chan, you can't say that there's no reason for the lines that grandpa's in his room, right? You see it every once in a while in mystery novels, don't you? But you're confusing the time of death to create an alibi.
What are you talking about? Yeah, well, I'm not an ace attorney. What are you talking about? I've never heard of that. Really? You've never heard of that? Wow, Jessica, read more freaking mystery novels. They're freaking... I'm saying freaking a lot. I don't want to curse too much in my videos. Make it kid-friendly. Yet, I probably said a lot of bad words in other episodes.
We still haven't found him yet, but if you think about it normally, it would be natural to assume that he had already been killed. In that case, we can expect to find his corpse soon. If, at that point, the time of death could be fake, now Natsuhi-san would have to create an alibi. Do you understand, everyone?
I love this song, by the way. This one, when Natsuhi oba-san went to check the grandfather was there, she lied. And he was already dead at that time? And then she moved the body to some location in the sky to make it seem like he had just been killed there. And then she could stay with everyone else to prepare an alibi. And then she could say, I heard someone screaming, or something and dash over there. And become the first to find the body along with everyone else. That would leave oba-san sane? I don't freaking know. Ridiculous! After all, taking knowledge is an entertainment novel. You can only think of such an interesting idea because you can read them all at a time. That's right. Even if we tried to fake the death a little, although we'd blown away and instant with the police did their autopsy, it might be effective in the past, but do you really think that some of my trick would work in modern Japan? Yeah, it worked in Higurashi. Are you insane?
You think so? This morning when Dr. Nando looked at the corpse, he only gave a vague estimate of the time of death, right? It would be very easy to influence the result of the autopsy by messing around with the corpse's surroundings. It's a relative estimate with an uncertainty of several hours. And unfortunately, the police scientific investigation will have to wait until tomorrow. Measuring the correct time of death of that, even in modern Japan, like you said, wouldn't be that easy, right? Right, Dr. Nanjo?
Again, the core will be difficult with tests that require both experience and instinct. I have heard that there is high chance of a mistaken diagnosis. I may very probable machine just a few hours to occur.
Half an hour is more than enough. It's an old trick. Dirt that's worked should bear well enough. Let's see new song. Like you want to suspect you, alright? You want to prove your answer the way you don't have to suspect you.
What is it that woman want to prove? There's more I damn women will find. He told me the game that the one weekend eagle great in my heart. Even now he said that too. I will damn not permit that. I don't mean that if I say the words.
Maybe False body won't appear somewhere. No way of putting that to be missing for 7 years while they're officially dead. Wouldn't that be a clever way to extend Father's nearly finished life another 7 years to keep all the wealth to all yourself?
Ooh. Whoa! Whoa! Holy crap! I can't get away with saying that. I can't believe you get away with saying it more. I'm not Natsuhi. Although I do not have the right to wear the woman with England on my body, it's so engraved on my heart. What are you saying without the crowd? Said to her head and Purdue on his way. Holy, oh my gosh! This is so awesome!
What's this? Are you going to shoot me with that gun? Go ahead! And if you shoot, you're just desperate because you can't think of a way out, right? Dude, just try to mixture the truth with violence.
Yo! I wasn't like that Sushi Oba-san and actually holding that gun at ready and threatening anyone. But after she was told by EVA oba-san, she did hold it at ready. There was apparently one other thing to get the stage. Jessica and Jinji-san tried to stop her. Oh my god, this is amazing. Madam, please calm yourself. Mom, you aren't lying. So there's no reason for you to listen to this. This is amazing.
Calm down, Natsuhi-san. When everything is fine, you swear that Father definitely in that room? Why are you getting so distracted over that?
Did I swear Natsuhi-san lie? Isn't that the end of it?
Then I want you to explain, how did Father then disappear from the room? The window was closed right from the inside. The same was true for the door, right? This morning, if you really met with Father, you must explain how Father disappeared from this unopened door, closed room scenario. If you don't, that means you are lying after all, right?
This is so fucking good. I just said it. I just said it there. I'm playing you Father Mom me.
If you want to argue back, go ahead. That's right, try explaining it right here, right now. After all, I can apologize to you for doubting you. How did Father manage to get out from its closed room?
I can't blame so unnecessary.
Really? Let me explain. We'll take the best parts from my perspective and yours and we'll come up with a more friendly explanation. I believe that, like you said, Father was still in his room this morning. However, the next day the door was open and Father wasn't there. You don't get any objections so far, right?
I know Tyler anymore what you have to say. Yo, fill his mouth. I love this part of the game.
My reasoning is like this, alright. Both times I checked to make sure that you were the only one to go for that door. And there receipts is proof of that. And yet, despite that, where did the answer to the puzzle of how Father was sent out of the room? The window! You were sent out the window. As you need on you threw Father out the free toy window and studied into the courtyard.
She did? Oh crap! Yo! Madam, please endure it. Oh my gosh. why are we giving Natsuhi the gun again? I mean, she's kind of crazy.
EVA-san, please stop this. Jesus.
After all, when you left and said you were going to check the doors and windows, you took Father's clothes which had fallen in the courtyard and hid it. That was probably when you took some time to meditate tale of death, right?
This time when the kids were going across Nissan to rest, and also gets going BS's last night. There's extremely good chance that Susan's on suspicion in these cases. We may want to say this. But, now it's on the open, nothing else I can do. Freedom is in this time. Please find out you can be innocent, otherwise I can help it respect you.
Why me? Why must I not you being so like this? It was a time for me to have my say. Your say? It's useless. It's all useless. Oba-san. What do you mean, useless battler? Just look to me, hanging on to my every word. Oba-san's expression was composed as always. And this song too, all these songs.
Useless, you say? What is Battler-kun? Tell me.
Okay, we're gonna hear Battler Theory in the next episode. Holy crap! That was probably one of my favorite parts in this whole episode. I mean the episode, like the art, like that whole confronting with the gun. Oh my god, that was it was kind of really bad in the anime if I remember correctly, but the anime, it's an okay anime. Don't hate me, guys.